Boom. Next video. Let's keep it going, guys. So, how to deal with freaking negative people. Alright? It's easy. Let's start with your mindset. Alright? If someone is negative, alright, he has this huge ball of negativity. Alright? And a very small ball that's positive. So their mindset is poverty, lack, they blame everything, they're dependent, they blame the system, and the list goes on. Alright? It's your responsibility to keep the sanity, alright, and have this huge positive feeling, alright, that you're transmitting all the time, and that your negative ball is as small as possible, alright? When someone has objections or reasons or whatever and tries to tell you that he or she wants you to convince that person to join you, hold up. Don't ever do that, alright? This conversation can only take 5 minutes max, alright? Don't convince, don't try to sell, don't do anything, alright? Don't waste your time with people who are waiting for the perfect leader who is trying to convince them why they should join and why they should do it and whatever, alright? If they really like you, as I said, they will see what you do, alright? It's the same with negative friends and family, right? Your Uncle Bob or your Aunt Sue can ask you all the time, hey, did you make any money yet? You were doing that pyramid thingy, right? And some of you will be like, it's not a pyramid, shh. You know that it's not a pyramid. If you promote a product, a service, or something that people can use, it's not a pyramid. But you don't have to convince them, alright? So, be sure to stay on this point, alright? Expose yourself. YouTube, alright? Blog post, Facebook post, Instagram post. Show your thoughts, show your life, show your lifestyle. Be you. All the haters and naysayers and negative people and friends and whatever will notice that you will be happy all the time, alright? While they're being negative all the time. Eventually, the negative ball will get smaller and smaller once they see that there is no objection to have, alright? Or they stay negative forever, or they wake up for a time and maybe start somewhere else, but you don't care. Or they follow you, they eyeball you, they see you grow, they see your process, and they will start to trust you without speaking with you or calling you whatever. They're seeing your lifestyle. So while you're doing that, you're actually converting leads that are sitting on your cold list, right? They're your hot or your warm market, but they're cold fish because they sleep and they want you to warm them up. Why would you? Why would you? You can show the plan, you can share it, but if they're not happy with it or they don't consider it as a solution for their life, why would you convince them to cooperate with you? Right? So, I know it looks stupid, but that's what I'm trying to do here. Keep it simple, stupid. Alright? So, no negative friends, no negative family members, nothing. If someone asks you, how much money do you make? It doesn't matter, all right? You know what you make. You don't have to show off with your money. If they ask you if you are a billionaire already, ask them if they already got that 10,000 check from their boss last week or last month. It's the same, all right? I'll be damned if people like you, like me, are willing to talk with stupid, negative people who are delaying us in our success process, all right? You don't need people like that. You're looking, you're sorting, you're scanning for people who are qualified. You qualify your time, all right? That's what you're doing. You're getting paid for what you're worth at that moment. So if you work at a McDonald's and you're getting $8 an hour, that's what you're worth at that moment, all right? This, what we do here, is called free enterprise, all right? It's an empire. It could be an LCC of a small corp, but you generate money, all right? That's what you're doing. Consistent building. You don't need to convince anyone. It's the point that we find like-minded people who have the same thoughts or feelings as us that we can relate to and build a relationship with. So eventually, we can all build that empire, right? Why do people join, right? Ask people small questions like, why do people join a network marketing business, right? If they don't know, tell them, wait, let me show you. Give them a list of like 6 or 7, maybe 8 pointers, all right? The PMFs, primary motivating factors. Check out the primary motivating factors, use those along with a solid gold question. If they don't respond to the 5 solid gold questions, you're done. And these questions only take like 2 or 3 minutes. So I already gave you a system to sort out positive and negative people, all right? I already showed you how you can talk to 100 to 150 leads a day. So if you're not duplicating and you're talking to negative people or not talking to people at all, you're going to start thinking negative yourself because you're not producing. You're thinking about the lack, about what you want. And that's what the average people do also. You're not average. You're extraordinary, all right? You're different. You're a freaking boss. You're awesome, all right? This, what we're doing here, is called a lifestyle. It's not a job, it's not a hobby, it's a lifestyle. People need to accept that you will keep the sanity and that you will be yourself, all right? Don't ever lower your vibes, your energy for people who are time sucking or time consuming vampires, all right? They don't deserve it. So, the, the very first time after this video that you are about to prospect, think about me, alright? Think about me. Watch all the videos, master the basics, and crush them. Seriously, crush competition. We have unlimited leads, and we have the best system to talk with leads, alright? Have a nice one.